humanity and higher self. Transitions. You have noted for some considerable period that time has speeded up and continues to do so. It is a positive indication of a continued change upon Earth. And as the vibrations increase, you enter further into a new area of space that will continue to be your ongoing experience. With the uplifting of vibrations also comes a more peaceful existence with less negativity and much harmony between all living creatures. You have already seen examples amongst animals with the most unlikely friendships. And it is truly an example of the biblical story of the lion lying down with the lamb. So what does it signify? As surely it must be lifting up of the vibrations, bringing about more harmony and peace upon earth. Many of you know that you are ready to take your place within the higher vibrations and are already ones who radiate love to all forms, regardless of their historical place with humanity. Furthermore, you are also aware that you have the power to bring peace to situations where confrontation is taking place, as even your very presence can help bring peace to them. Slowly others will find that stillness from inside and become a calming influence when all around may be in a state of turmoil. It is already happening and still growing. And as it becomes more far-reaching, there will be a greater emphasis on creating peaceful relationships and situations at all levels. At long last, belief systems are coming around to believing that life abounds in the universe. It's even at your lower vibrational level. Earth has been considered as something of a nursery where life can be experienced and grow with little outside help. Nevertheless, your activities have still been closely monitored so that the plan for your evolution can be carried forward without interference from other sources. Having been given free will to experience according to your desires, apart from guiding you along a preordained path, you have had absolute freedom. It has been known that eventually you would find your way home, and your success in connection with the last cycle has entitled you to move into an area of higher vibrations, which is what you are doing now. It is difficult to leave old habits behind, but that you must do and focus your attention upon all that is new as much being offered, that you will hasten your full arrival into the new age. There is much that awaits you, but first you must bring peace to Mother Earth and all upon her. assured it is breaking out in the animal kingdom, resulting in the most unusual friendships that could not have come out about just a short time ago. Can you now see how powerful the new vibrations and are yet the new beginnings have only just commenced? Regardless of what others groups do hold to the old ways of service to self, it will become difficult to maintain and eventually becomes impossible. Their future will lay with the continuation of their path on another earth that has been prepared for them with a level of vibrations that will be suitable for their continued evolution. As it has been previously indicated, you cannot reside in a particular level of vibration unless you are of a similar one yourself, as you would feel uncomfortable in a higher level than your own vibrations. And in any event, you need to progress through uplifting yourselves from experience. Many ask, how can that be? And the simple answer will always be through learning how to spread universal love through your thoughts, actions, and speed until it becomes your way of life. The transition from life on earth to live in your ethereal body has intrigued people as they are not sure as to what actually happens. So, having found the following extract from a Metatron message, I feel it will be of immense interest. What happens when you die? Death is not a fearful experience to dread. When you term as death is a rebirth into your greater reality, and in many ways, in quite an exquisite, beautiful awakening. In truth, birth into the physical realm is far more traumatic than the return to the angelic realm. Indeed, the passing from physical may be appropriately described as coming home. Dear human, death can, in many cases, occur in a graduated process. For those that pass over at the end of an illness, the passing process will often occur in an integument lapsing, a fragmented stage transfer of consciousness, in which transit out of and back into the physical body may issue for a period of a few days before the final exit. In these graduated processes of passing, the person in the heightened state and will often see angels, guides, and loving ones who have already passed over. There is nothing to fear. The only fear of death is with the living. Most of you immediately realize the transition of your passing. You will be quite delighted to realize you are still conscious, even though dead in physical terms. Many of you will be overjoyed to comprehend that you are still you. You are in your inner narrator and observer of experience will be the same one you had in the recently completed physical sojourn. You will retain the full cognizance of your lifetime, and these memories you will be focal and immediately accessible for a period of time. You will be able to communicate with others that will be important in the completed lifetime. Now, there are rare circumstances in which one may die in a sudden unexpected circumstance, such as an accident in which death occurs too abruptly that there is a very brief period of confusion. However, this is infrequent, and there are guides on the other side, specialized in this service and available to assist you in misunderstanding what is occurring. So, Masters, be aware that there are indeed guides to help each of you fully understand your situation in passing. Most of you will enter into the afterlife realm in clarity. And when one enters without disorientation, they are very often greeted by family and friends who have passed over before you. There is a sense of comfort and an euphoric recognition of this realm that exudes a sense of well-being. Rest in peace, as is shown on many tombstones, is something of a humorous misunderstanding. The other side is extremely active. You will be able to rest if rest is desired or required. The resting phase is one of the great expansion in which an ambience of ecstasy occurs. Often there is a feeling of floating in a field of bright light lined with extraordinary vivid colors. In this phase, you will be in a blissful state and adapt more easily into the understanding of the separation that has occurred. But you will still be able to focus through to the earth plane. You will discover that thought takes you quickly to whomever and wherever you focus. You may visit your friends and relatives, revisit the past, great childhood friends, and travel seamlessly through space and time. You may revisit your childhood, view yourself as a young child surrounded by family at Christmas, or walk down the halls of your high school as it existed decades earlier. You will realize that there is no time lag between the manifestation of any idea or thought and its initial conception. And there is in physical life. You will delightfully explore these dreamlike phenomena, but in a very real validity and extremely clear lucidity. There are ways to become familiar with the realities and dimensions of the afterlife while you are living on the earth plane. There are also advanced trainings available on the other side. As you grow in light quadrant and complete the earth cycle, End of extract from the Metatron message. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and paths to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light, Mike Quincy.